What's going on, guys? It is your boy Tupi. So we're back on my YouTube channel. Today I want to show you guys two trades that we took for the week so far. Today is Wednesday, and I actually took a trade on gold, and the second trade that I took was on US30. The first trade that we took on gold was actually a lost trade, and yeah, I understood that. I saw where I went wrong. In fact, I was actually looking at the opposite, but I actually want to show you guys what it is that I saw, how I took this trade, and how I could have bettered my trading order of it to be able to be a profitable trade. And the second one was actually a profitable trade whereby we were able to make more than 5x of whatever that we went in with. And I actually want to show you guys how we caught that trade, how we took advantage of it. And as well, I want to show you guys what it is that I'm looking at in terms of moving forward for these instruments that I'm now looking into trading. But the first thing that I have here on my screen is gold. I want you guys to quickly just see the fact that I'm on the 1 hour time frame. We've been looking at this being our first touch right here, second touch over here, and now price came to reach these support areas here. So basically I was looking for price to come all the way down and give me a third touch here, but at the same time I was looking for price to give me first, second, and it being a third touch. So basically this was going to be a third touch from this line and as well from this support area. But what actually happened is I went all the way down to the 15-minute. On the 15-minute, price started moving upwards here, and then it went all the way down, and then went up, it went down. So I was looking for entry because I'm a day trader, obviously, so I was looking for some intraday movement so I can be able to capitalize while I'm waiting for that bigger opportunity, which means that I wanted the market to go all the way down and then continue to just go back up. This is where I was looking for my entry to be at, but that's not what actually happened. What happened was as soon as price done this and then went a bit more up, it done this, went down up here, then it done this. So when price was somewhere around these levels, what I done is that I was able to spot this area here being our resistance in terms of on the 5-minute time frame, and then I just put my sell limit. So I had a sell limit here. You can see how this trade is. I had my sell limit, I had my stop loss right here, and as well I had my take profit here. Why? It was because of the fact that this was a short-term trade. I was actually looking for this bigger term trade, like taking a buy here, stop loss just being below here, and first take profit being somewhere around here, and then going all the way up to somewhere around here, close to 7% on just my returns. And price actually did it went all the way up, it activated me, you can see here, and then now it started moving bit by bit into profit, bit by bit into profit, and it came back, it went down, came back, and then now it shut down. It was somewhere around here. So when price was somewhere around here, this is when I believed that it might now start to progress, go to hitting my take profit. So what I done is that I ended up evolving, having this line right here, and as well having this right here. So I thought maybe maybe price would just come hit here, and when it's here I'll just lock maximum profits, maybe lock profits somewhere around here, and then if it does go down, it's okay, I still capitalize maximum profits. But if it doesn't, then I know that I can still let's say for instance look for re-entries and so on, like maybe get some entries somewhere here. But price didn't reach here at the support level. In fact, it literally just started shooting back upwards. But the one thing that I done is I moved my stop loss. My stop loss was here. I then now moved it all the way to here. It wasn't in break even, it was just 50% of the risk that I had, just because of the fact that I was now floating in profits and so on. So I just wanted to reduce my risk. So even if it goes against me, at least I still have, it's not like I risk or I lost everything, you understand? When I say everything, I mean in terms of the 1% or whatever that I was risking. So I just wanted to protect my capital, and then I moved my stop loss, and then price went and shot against us, and then it went how it did go now. So one of the things that maybe I could have done in order to just make this trade be a better trade, from what I'm seeing, is just automatically with this, already I could easily just see that this was more like a left shoulder ahead and close to a right shoulder here. So as soon as maybe price now printed, it started playing somewhere around these areas here, because you can see price started playing multiple times somewhere around these areas. It found support here, it bounced once, bounced twice. So maybe when price done this, like the third bounce, what I could have possibly maybe done was obviously just re-wait for a confirmation, which is like this candlestick right here. Then maybe after this candlestick presented itself, that's when I could have got my entry, stop loss just below, and obviously first take profit still being here at the area, which is now going to be a 4%. and so on. But this is just the trade that I took on gold. It was a negative trade. Now I want us to just go quickly on US30. So I'll show you guys one of the winning trades that I took. This was even yesterday, and I'll as well just put screenshots somewhere here close by so you can see the executions that we done on this exact same trade. So here, just by looking at the 1 hour time frame, we just noticed that price, let me just start with the 4 hour. We just noticed that price came from, this being, we can just notice that price came from like literally just going all the way down, and then boom, shot down, and then shot down, and then shot down, lower lows, and then right here it broke the last lower high, which means that this was the start of an uptrend. Right here you can see lower high on the 4 hour though, and then it broke it like here, boom, it broke it here, and then came back to retest right here, and then went up. So after this retest, we're like, okay, maybe now that's when we are ready to actually execute on this trade. And then obviously we looked at this area being our first target, but now we're looking at this area being our next target, because now we believe that we are in an upward trend. So let me just go to the smaller time frame so you can see how we actually caught this trade. So normally I use the 5-minute time frame to obviously enter the markets and so on, because we are day traders. But now you can simply see how we caught this. The previous day, as soon as the market opened in the AMs, we saw this big spike all the way down. But normally when I trade this, I wait for the New York session to land just so I can trade around the New York session. So price kept on playing around, and so on and so on. Then you can see this is when the New York session started playing around, somewhere around here. So when the New York session opened, and then we started now looking for entries. So the first thing that we done is we took this first touch, second touch, now here being our third touch. So the first thing was confirmation in terms of the touches that we're looking for, and as well believing that we're in an upward trend. Mind you, I showed you guys on the 4 hour that we were in an upward trend. And then from here, what we've done is that price, retested here, it went retested. Right after this third touch, you can simply just easily see that this automatically was support areas for this previous candlestick, and as well this previous candlestick. So basically, if you're looking at things like order blocks and so on, you can simply see that this candlestick basically formed an order block. So this was more on like a confirmation of, at least if I may enter somewhere around here, at least my stop loss should be below here. This is the safest spot for me to put my stop losses. And then as soon as we saw this hammer presented itself, and then boom, we entered. Like you'll just see my first entries, how I got it. We entered right here, and then stop loss was below. I even ended up adjusting them, putting my stop losses somewhere here, because we kept on scaling in. Like we entered here, price went up, it came down. When it was down here, we had more confidence, then we entered more, we scaled in, then price started shooting upwards. And then when it started shooting up, we scaled in more, and then I moved my stop loss from here. I started putting it here, which is below this higher low here, because this was the higher low that we put it below. Now we started putting it below here, and then price shot up, and when price was somewhere here, we basically just evolved it more and put it just below here, this higher low right here. And then price basically came, played around here, and you can simply see, understanding the markets, that this is just price, basically ranging around, being able to just gain that momentum to go to the direction that it chose. And just by looking at the previous resistance right here, we can see that price broke above structure. You can see with this kind of price broke, and there was some sort of like momentum for it to continue pushing upwards, but it just wanted to trap the people that are like less patient, so that when it does continue going upwards, it doesn't move with those traders. And yes, it did that, and then boom, it shot up. It started breaking above here around like 6 in the evening, and then it continued shooting upwards. Then it started playing around here. But when it got somewhere around here, because I didn't want to just go to bed with my trades running and stuff, so I just took profit somewhere around here, and then price started playing. Then you can see at around 11, that's when it actually hit our take profit. And looking at it, take profit initially was because my stop loss was here, so it was like more of a 4.5%. But because I took profits somewhere here, basically took like 3.7%. But as well, we kept on adjusting our stop loss. Like eventually had our stop loss somewhere here, and I scaled in more. So if you basically notice, like these trades that we took, it was like an add-on and an add-on, because whenever trades are moving in our direction, it's always wise to just end on to those winning trades. So that's what we literally done. And yeah, I just wanted you guys to be able to spot in terms of now moving forward. We're seeing this go all the way to this resistance right here. So what I will do is that even now I'm waiting for the market to open within a few hours, New York session, and then we will be looking for more entries. And what I'm seeing now, let me just hide this so that it only shows on visibility, on hours and stuff. So automatically I can see that a pattern was presented here. We had this type of a pattern, that was presented. So if you know the market structure and how patterns work, you automatically know that this is a continuation pattern to the upside. So two ways, price can easily just come all the way down to, if I may just increase this, price will easily just come all the way down to somewhere here and then go back up for an entry. But this is not too vivid for me. For me, the best thing that I'll do is I'll just be able to spot where price has been the lowest before that bullish momentum started going up, which is somewhere around here on this candle. And then what I will do is that I'll be aiming to just get an entry somewhere here, and then maybe my stop loss could be here just to have a tighter stop. Automatically I can even have a stop loss which is here. This is just more on the safe side. Mind you, there's like two types of stop losses that you can have, which is the risk stop loss, which is the one that is going to allow you to be able to have more profits. But there's also the reduced risk stop loss, which is the one that you're not going to have more profits, but you are going to take less stop losses, because there's times where we take trades and we implement the risk method, but most people can't really keep up with that, because with that type of a stop loss, what it will do is that you are gonna find yourself maybe taking multiple stop losses. Like, let's say for instance, I can take one stop loss, two stop loss, three stop losses in a row, but I know that that one trade that's gonna be that I'm gonna hit or win, it's gonna be a profitable trade. Let's say for instance, if I'm looking to target, here these lower highs here. Let's say these are my first take profit. This could be my first take profit, this could be my second take profit, and this is my ultimate take profit. So let's say I'm looking to target my first take profit. So what we do is that I want to show you guys the difference between implementing these types of stop losses. What we do is that we would just come here, and then after we come here, let me just fix this up. Perfect. Where's that? Okay, this is the first take profit here. Let me put my take profit on it. Boom, right here. So obviously you'll see that if I just put it here, this is the reduced risk stop loss. Risk reward is 1:33. You understand? Look at how crazy the risk to reward is. But the risk about these types of trades is that I might take the first stop loss, the second stop loss, the third stop loss, the fourth stop loss, but once I get that winning trade, automatically you understand that I'll need to have 33 winning trades in a row in order of me to be not profitable. You understand? But let's say if I take a reduced risk stop loss, which is somewhere here, now it's a 12. I decreased my profit potentials, but at the same time I'm just reducing my risk potential. So meaning that with this, I won't really take too many losses. I can just take one or two losses at max, but the profits are not like the same. You understand? So those are just one of the two ways that you can look at it. So that's what I'm looking for now, trading US30. And as well, in terms of on the gold side, it's more like a similar thing. I'm just waiting for market now to basically, because I believe that price is now going to continue pushing upwards and so on. Plus you can see that we broke this previous resistance right here on the 5 minute, and prices just continue to go upwards. But one thing that I'd love to see is if price can just push a bit more down, somewhere around these levels, just so we are able to find an entry, somewhere here where price can be at its lowest, and then once we get an entry somewhere here, we'd be able to take a stop loss, and first take profit could still be here where it has retraced, and then obviously, but our overall take profit is here. Overall take profit is here, which is a 9.9% on just this gold trade. But this is just what I am seeing. This is just my personal views. Obviously, what you're seeing here, you should not even use it as financial advice or anything similar to that. This is not being sent that this is what you should do. It's just what I'm seeing, how I'm going to scan the markets. Obviously, it can change a bit, and I'll have to evolve as I see with my skills and experiences. But that's just some of the things that I believe can help you out on your journey. If you'd like to be involved in a community of traders that are growing exactly just like you, then I'll just make sure that I leave my link below to our Telegram public group. That's where we share some of I share my personal experiences when it comes to my trading journey. And at the same time, if you'd like to think like a trader, what we have is an ebook that has been created to help you think like a trader. So I'll also make sure that I leave the link in the description and you can download and get yourself the ebook. But that's it for today's videos, guys. I will see you on the next YouTube video. It is your boy Liswa Mutupi, and I thank you so much for watching.